I think for NEOs, many companies will stay the course, and where the discretion is applied will be below that.
Yeah.
And I think for the NEOs, it will be working within the adjustment frameworks that companies have in place, and I think they will use the adjustments as liberally as they can to still operate within the formulas that have been set out. Now, with that said, there may be some companies, and we have some clients within our portfolio at Semler Brassi that are looking at doing things like we saw in the pandemic, saying here are some criteria by which we would use discretion. And you may remember when that discretion was used during the pandemic, usually it brought payouts up to 50% at most, sometimes 25%. It wasn't big payouts. And again, I still think even that will be primarily used for non-NEOs, but we'll see some discretion for sure. When we went through the pandemic, we used frameworks with a number of clients to think about discretion, looking at how did you perform relatively? How did you do on key strategic priorities for the business that were important to its long-term sustainability? Some of that included ESG. We looked at, what was the experience of the overall employee and customer population as well, because we didn't want to be tone deaf to what was happening there. So coming up with categories, how did we perform versus our best competitors? All of those are really important inputs to whether some discretion makes sense.